everyone, welcome back to the Toal Tribe channel and welcome back to the Toal Household Kitchen. For today's video, I'm going to be taking you along with me as I food prep a bunch of different components that we can throw together or take with us to have quick, easy, healthy meals throughout the week. Hopefully you caught our last video where Mike and I discussed our goals for 2020. If you didn't, I will link it up top for you. But in that video, we mentioned that we have some pretty lofty health and fitness goals for 2020. We're both back on Weight Watchers, which goes by WW now, and it's a plan that I followed before our wedding to help lose a little weight, and then we both did it together last year in the spring to lose some weight for summer. Unfortunately, we kind of fell off the bandwagon and now we are starting over, and this time around we're a little bit more motivated. But for me, the key to success when I'm doing a new diet or making a healthy lifestyle change is to have healthy foods ready to go that I can eat as is or that I can throw together quickly to make a really healthy meal. Without having things prepped and ready to go, I find myself being lazy or wanting to just grab takeout, and then I find myself falling off the bandwagon, and that doesn't help with my health goals, nor does it help with any budget goals that I may have. So in this household, meal planning and meal prepping are literally the keys to success. So I like to do my meal planning on either Friday night or Saturday morning, and then typically I will grocery shop immediately following, whether that means going to the store myself and grabbing everything or doing an online and pickup order. Now on Sundays, I like to take a little chunk of time to food prep. I don't like to spend my whole day doing it, so I either do it early in the morning when we first get up, or I do it while I'm already making dinner for Sunday night. This way I'm already in the kitchen and I'm kind of killing two birds with one stone. I'm getting one meal ready and then I'm prepping a bunch of other things. So before I start meal prepping, I sit down with my meal plan and I go through day by day and look at the meals and try to figure out what components of those meals I can cook ahead of time just to make life easier. For example, tonight we're doing chicken enchiladas, and tomorrow night we're doing buffalo chicken in sweet potato boats, and for lunches throughout the week I have leftovers and salads planned. So the main star of all of those things is going to be the chicken. So I have a package of chicken breasts. I'm gonna cut those, I'm gonna season them, I'm gonna throw them in my instant cooker, and I'm gonna pressure cook them so that they come to a nice shreddable consistency. And that works out really well because I can take some out for dinner tonight for my chicken enchiladas. I just add enchilada sauce to them. For tomorrow night, I'll take a portion of that and I'll just add buffalo wing sauce to them, and then those are good to go. And then for salads, I will just leave them plain so that I have just plain shredded chicken that I can throw in my salads throughout the week for lunch. Something else that I love to add to salads for lunches and also makes a great side for dinner is quinoa. So I will make some quinoa and I will put that in the refrigerator, and then throughout the week when I'm making salads, I just grab a little scoop of it, throw it in my salad for some nice grainy texture, or I'll leave it to the side of a main dish at dinner time and I'll add, veggies or beans to it, or just, different kinds of seasonings, and then it's delicious and the perfect side for dinner. So that's something else I like to have food prep, so we're gonna be making some of that today. And then pretty much every dinner that we have has a side with some kind of veggie to it, and then I also like to bring veggies for lunch with me if I'm having, just some chicken and quinoa or whatever, and I'm not doing a salad, I'll add some veggies to that. So today we're also gonna be roasting, because it's just quicker that way, some broccoli, some Brussels sprouts, and some shallots together, maybe even some zucchini. I'll have to see what I have left over for my enchiladas. And those will just get seasoned and thrown in the oven and then put in a container, and it's like the perfect side for dinner if I need it, or just to add to my lunches. And then the last thing I'm gonna be prepping is super, super easy, and it's just going to be some hard-boiled eggs. I have a separate little egg cooker that hard boils like 5 eggs at a time, and I love that little thing, and that'll just be in the corner and it'll go off when it's done. But I like having hard-boiled eggs for breakfast, and I like cutting them up and adding them to salads for lunch. So those are great to have on hand for quick grab and go breakfast. Another tip to follow when meal prepping is to choose foods that you can kind of like set it and forget it. So like the veggies, I'm gonna roast in the oven, so I don't have to physically be at the stove like sauteing anything. I'm gonna put them on a tray, put a little bit of oil, season them, stick them in there, and then the timer will go off when they're done, and then that's it. The chicken I'm putting in my Instant Pot to pressure cook, so I don't have to do anything with that either. Once it's seasoned, it's just in there and then it's done. Also, the eggs are going to be in the little egg cooker, so I don't have to, boil water, drop them in, or worry about anything there. And by choosing things that I can kind of set and forget, it gives me a little bit more of my Sundays back, because I can go in the living room and watch a movie with Mike, or I can go do some laundry, or just I can do a bunch of things in the house and not have to be like stuck in the kitchen watching the food. All right, so we got a couple of things to get done, so we're gonna tackle all that right now and get it ready for the week. hard-boiled eggs for on-the-go breakfast and adding to salads for lunch. We have our quinoa for adding to salads as well as dinner sides. We have a beautiful tray of oven-roasted veggies for dinner sides and adding to lunches. And we have our shredded chicken for tonight's enchiladas, tomorrow's shredded buffalo chicken and sweet potato boats, and then plain chicken to add to our salads throughout the week. While I was waiting for the veggies to finish in the oven, I assembled tonight's enchiladas. I'm about to pop those into the oven and set the timer and then go sit down with my handsome hubby and enjoy the rest of my evening knowing that I am all good for the week ahead. That's it for my food prep with me video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Leave me any comments or questions you have down below. I would love to hear from you. Don't forget to subscribe for more content from us in the future, and I will see you guys in our next video. Bye.